If you look at the past, the one message that all cultures traditionally carried was to honor your parents and elders. It's in the Asian culture, the Latino culture, the African culture, and etc. It's also in various religions, such as Christianity, Hinduism, Confucianism, and many, many more. But have you noticed, in contemporary times, we see a shift in this narrative? You don't hear anyone actually saying those words now. Kids, you should honor your parents. It has become somewhat unpopular to say. For example, you don't often see a TV show encouraging kids to listen to their parents and honor their elders because they're more experienced in life. In fact, the message is opposite of that. In TV shows, movies, social media, and honestly, media in general, all reinforce the message of independence rather than one of honoring and listening to your elders. There is more emphasis in being independent, even to the point of glamorizing rebelling. Now listen, independence is important and great, but the problem comes in when this idea of independence is something that's being pushed primarily rather than showing a more holistic picture of how a relationship between children and parents work. It becomes a problem because we're sending an overwhelming message to our kids that their parents represent an authority figure that's here to repress and oppress, which is such a detrimental mindset to have in viewing your parents and is destructive to the relationship. Parent-child dynamic. All right, so we've established that the message out there right now about parent and children is not so great to the relationship. So let me offer you a better way to look at a parent-child relationship. First of all, the focus wouldn't be about control and being controlled, but it would be about loving each other. Just like with any relationship, it's a two-way dynamic. In a healthy parent-child relationship, the parents would guide their children to become the best versions of themselves. That would be their sole purpose in being parents, and that is what would keep them up at night. They would guide their kids on how to deal with various challenges of being a human being, from the most mundane tasks, such as how to tie a shoelace, to more complex emotional challenges, such as how to deal with anger, frustration, conflict, disagreements, and etc. In this healthy dynamic, parents would also teach and demonstrate to their kids what it means to be loved and to love, what unconditional love feels like, and etc. You have to keep in mind that all this is coming from a place of pure love, where parents just want to see their kids blossom into themselves, into the people they were meant to be. As the parents show their love for their kids, the kids return the love by valuing the wisdom that's given to them, by respecting, listening, and heeding their parents' guidance. This complete trust and unassuming faith from the kids are also coming from a place of pure, unconditional love for their parents. It's coming from a place of total, unadulterated trust in the bond that they share. Trust that the guidance that the parents give them are coming from the highest and purest of intentions. And this act of total trust helps the parents to step up and become better versions of themselves as well. And so as a result, the parents' guidance becomes the foundation to which the kids build and expand upon as they grow up and experience life on their own. Now, if we were to keep this dynamic in mind, I wonder whether we'd see so many struggling families. I wonder how different the outcome would be. In conclusion, on a grander scale, the whole process is a collective effort to sow the highest wisdom into our communities and our civilization. To the best of their abilities, parents give guidance, which comes from the highest and purest of intentions, And their guidance becomes the foundation to which the kids refine, build, and expand upon as they grow up and experience life on their own. And once the kids become parents themselves, they will also want to bestow the expanded version of their wisdom to their children. And the whole cycle continues on from generation to generation. And that's how our civilization is designed to continue and evolve and to collectively become better versions of ourselves. I hope you like this video. And if you like this discussion, we produce videos like this about holistic living and integrating wisdom into our lives in a practical way. So please subscribe and tune in for more discussions like this. Thanks for watching.